the toughest game atmosphere. Now imagine if that was the only basketball you ever knew. Like growing up in New York, you'd either be forced to quit. Yo! What's up, everybody? How you doing, man? Hey, here on a Saturday, what's up, Finn Kaufman? I see you in the audience, man. Yo, if you're here, check in, and what's up, what's up? I'm getting so much better at doing this. All that was just like blabber, and I'm just like trying to hype myself up, trying to hype my viewers up, and I think that's the main thing. I gotta just keep pointing at the camera every now and then, like do some of my close-ups, and then I got this thing down pat. But again, my goal is to never do this one day. That is still my goal. My ultimate goal is to never have to do this. All right, but while we're here, we're doing Limitless Hoops, and again, follow the book, baby. All right, if you're doing this, again, I'm just gonna keep saying that, follow the book. But now, today, I'm starting to think about all the different diet books out there, all the different, like textbooks that you guys have in your class. No one really follows any books. Even when they're like small books. We got a small book too. All right. We got the same book but in small size. But even when they're small books, like 2 pages of instructions, no one follows that either. Have you guys ever noticed that? I mean, I do. And I don't like mess up too many things in life. I'll be like, yeah, let me read every single instruction, which is like, honestly, like takes me like 2 minutes to read. And other people are like, instructions? Whatever. I know what a desk looks like. Next thing you know, they're like, dude, that wasn't supposed to be a desk. It was supposed to be a drawer, but you just made a drawer into a desk, and now you can't use it as, it's whatever, right? So you guys, I know people don't like to follow instructions or directions or whatever, but just do it. All right, and I say instructions are directions because you're not making something with this book. You're going somewhere. And if your goal is to go to your highest point, that's why I'm doing it. That's why I'm telling you. And again, there's a reason why people don't believe that you can do it. Like, people laugh at you. And if no one's laughing at you, too bad, because that kind of inspires people. But people are laughing at you. People are thinking that you can't make the NBA. You're too small. You're too short. You're too whatever, right? All right, put it in their face. All right, put it in their face. Go for it. And definitely if it's like another basketball player your age, because chances are they're not going to work hard at it, and chances are they're not even going to go for it for as long as it'll take. And no matter how much better they are than you, if you're willing to take it further, you're going to make it to a level that they refuse to even try to make it to. All right, Connor Rush, what's up? How was your game, Connor Rush? Ben, how's your season going? Let me know in the comment section, you guys. All right, let's start off with... Oh, how was our day? We did a lot of stuff today. Man, Connor was there for part of it before his game, so he came on a game day to do our stuff. I've never seen anything like Connor Rush. He's been amazing, seriously. In the history of our program, I've never seen anything like him. Because during the high school season, he's still working out with us. Like, literally no one. I mean, besides Emma Godfrey, and she did just the morning stuff. Somehow, some way, Connor's found a way to make it there on the weekends, during the weekdays. It's insane. I'm pretty sure he must be like leaving halfway during his practices and games just to make it to us. But he has shown up, and he's second place in our yearly attendance so far, which is insane. I'm not kidding. Because again, you're supposed to like not show up during the season at all, yet he's been there like more than everyone else except for one person, Noah Masseth. All right, so great job with that so far. But this morning we had our agility ability combine, was the first one that Connor did not show up to. I don't know who did the best, but I'm gonna put up the scores. Probably Aiden, but there were 3 people at it: Aiden, Sol, and Kiernan. All right, Kiernan's a 3rd grader. We want to see if he can beat the 3rd grade record. I think he has a decent chance. He did pretty well, but I want to see if he can beat the 3rd grade record. If you're looking for the records for the combine stuff, it's on our main page. All right, in our main page, it looks like this right here. All right, so on our page, you scroll down just a little bit and you look at the combine stuff, and it's right. I don't know where it is. Right there, combine testing. You click on it, you get to see all the records, okay? I have not put their scores up, but their records are right there. And then if you look at on the bottom side, here's all the highest scores per grade level. I think that's the one that you guys want to compete with, especially if you can't be like Connor and own all these records. You can at least compete with the bottom stuff right there, okay? We did the agility ability combine, then followed by the offensive skills clinic, which went pretty well as well, okay? We're going over our 10 points. Then after that, we did our pick and roll workshop, which was a lot of talking, but a lot of learning, and only one person so far did the homework assigned to them from that, which is do the pick and roll quiz. And the pick and roll quiz is on our website as well. If you, again, go to our page, if you click on, let's see, pick and roll quiz, fastest way to get there from the main page, probably the fastest way to get there. You click on view all challenges and then scroll down to the pick and roll section, okay? The pick and roll section is right below the homework, and it's right there, pick and roll. You can take the quiz, or you can see which ones match up right there. You got to match these things up within this quiz, all right? And it'll show up. You click on it. You can say yes to whatever, official, or you can say no, unofficial, and just take the quiz. For each of the following, you can begin a quiz. It just says layup and to create. You pick which one of the things it is. So layup to create is what? That means no show and no help. So you want to scroll down till it says no show, no help, and you got it right there. Then you click next, and it'll say when do you drive to shop. All right, so that's the pick and roll quiz. You submit all 12 of them. Jake just did it today. He got 6 out of 12, I believe. All right. Anyways, moving on. What do we have here? I was getting on my phone, seriously, like broke for a minute. I guess I need an Android. We lost the game. I wish I could have been there for the pick and roll thing. It's very fun. I still feel like the season has been more of a plateau than the rest of the year, and I don't have enough time to do that, so I got to keep coming. Exactly. All right. Trailer of the day. PDF. Yo. What's up? Where did you see trailer of the day? Because I use that. That's so funny. All right. Why did you say trailer of the day? Is it on my screen somewhere? That's the exact phrase that I use for my trailer of the day. All right. And I'm going to show you right now the trailer of the day. Why would you say that? Where did you see that? That's so weird. Did it come up on the screen somehow? It might have. Let me know. But yes, the trailer of the day is movie time. And I call this little file right here, right there, that little file, I call that the trailer of the day. But it's not a PDF though. It's a .gif. It's a GIF. So yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. The thing in the bottom left of the screen. Where did it say it? Was it on this page? Nope, it wasn't on that page. Was it on this page? Oh, I see. That's why. It's on this one. There we go. Now you can't see it. Yes, that's what I call it. I call it trailer of the day whenever I download that little movie thing. But yes, I was wondering. I was like, dude, that's amazing that you would say those words. Yes. So the movie of the day, it's the 5th grade movie. Okay, guys, this movie is a very, very important movie. Not in terms that you have to watch it, but in terms of it's how the world works, okay? Hear me out. Parents are going to say that TikTok is bad for you, okay? These same idiots, I hate to call your parents idiots, I'm sorry, were the same ones doing stupid stuff back in the 90s that our parents said that we were being idiots about. But those idiots were doing stupid stuff in the 70s that their parents were saying. If you go way back in time, no matter what you believe in, even if you're like, oh, mumble rap's the greatest, dude. Oh, no, Eminem's amazing. Or like, no. Before that, Elvis Presley, he was the best. It's like, dude, no matter what you do, your parents think that you're evil. All right? Your parents think that you're stupid, evil, and it's just and lazy, and it's just weird because their parents thought the same thing. So with that said, this movie gives you permission to watch any movie that you want. All right. Anytime that your parents say you can't watch that movie, just say, you should just say three letters to make it quick. Just be like BNB. And no, that does not stand for, what would that stand for? BNB? Like Airbnb? Yeah, like Airbnb. No. It stands for Bad News Bears. All right. Bad News Bears was a 1976 movie starring Walter Matthau, and it was crazy. All right. They remade it in like 2013, and with like this dude who's like Billy Bob Thornton, who is just like the raunchiest dude in the world. And they try to make it so that he was like, like doing all this bad stuff. Nah. Still did not compare because they have rules by like 2014. Back now, they had no rules. This is like supposed to be a kid movie. These kids were drinking in the dugout like beer, All right, like straight up, like not even like for a joke. All right, the coach, he was drinking and driving. They were talking about like abortion. There was like they were saying so many like inappropriate racial terms, like the kids were. It was nuts. They definitely said the N word, like the little kids. It was crazy. What else happened in this movie? There were so many problematic things in this movie. But hear me out. It's a great movie. All right. What is this? Yo, what's up? What's up, Noah Masseth? All right. Thanks for winning yesterday. The thing is on the bottom left of the screen. I got you. And then, like Troy Rickman. Oh, yeah. That was hilarious today. I was like, yo, I forgot Gabby's brother's name for a second. And then Connor's like, Troy. And I'm like, what? They live in California. You're in... Like, you guys, I tell so many stories about the California kids that the Colorado kids can, like, name you by name. It's crazy. Like, watch. Ready? Noah or Connor. What is the last name of Luke? Luke. His first name is Luke. What is his last name? All right. If you can answer that question, you can admit that I tell way too many stories about the dudes and the dudettes from California. If you know this guy, and there's a drill with his name in it. That's a hint. Anyways, so yes, this movie, not only is it raunchy, but it's also very, very good. All right. And the Bad News Bears, I think you guys should watch it. All right. But I understand that it's going to be a very cliche movie. Divine, exactly. It's crazy. Luke Divine. Yeah. I talk about you guys all the time. But you guys listen as well, the new people here in Colorado. So catch those people so that I'm telling stories about you in the future. All right. But this movie is very, very cliche. Very, very cliche, but only because it was the first one. So you're going to know this entire movie as you're watching it. You're going to be like, wait, okay, I'm guessing what? They're bad. They're going to get a couple of good players. They're going to turn it around. There's going to be a person crying and leave. It's going to come back, right? All this stuff, right? You're going to name it. That's because every freaking movie, like The Mighty Ducks, Coach Carter, like all these movies have copied off this one. Like literally before this movie, there was never a movie like it. Since then, like 40 years, so many movies, at least a movie a year, has copied off this movie. All right? It was the first one of its kind, and it deserves all the credit in the world. All right, the Bad News Bears. I would say because of that, I'm going to give it 48 out of 50. I can't give it full of 50 out of 50 because there's some bad acting, and it's kind of silly. But because of its legacy, 48 out of 50 stars. Watch this, especially if you are a fifth grader. That is your fifth grade movie of the day. All right, because we're on the fifth day, right? Yep, there we go, Saturday the 5th. All right, moving on. Let's begin. And we have to go blindly through this since that intro was so long. But let's watch the story of the day, and we'll get right to it, okay? Open gym tonight is looking pretty good, by the way. We have 13 people signed up all of a sudden. Hyped. We might have to like sit off the court and like rest or like maybe have like a kid basket or something. I'm not sure. Anyway, story of the day. Watch it. Your fears of yesterday will eventually be trivial side notes or jokes. But you must see your current fears in the same light if you are to get beyond them as successfully as possible. Because life takes off on the other side of fear. So yes, our fears of yesterday, they are the same as our fears of today. Even though we might laugh about our fears of yesterday. You might say, oh, dude, when I was little, man, I used to be afraid of blah, blah, blah. Shut up, you still are. It may not be about the monster underneath your bed anymore, but it's about maybe approaching that girl that you like at school. Or maybe it's about the interview that you have for that job that you really want. All right? Maybe it's about doing a live stream show, even though you hate talking in front of people and you have a stutter. All right? So, yes, you're always going to have fears. You got to go through with them. You got to go at them. And, yeah, man, in the end, that big old, that's an actual tiger in the end right there. It seems so real right now, and it might be real. It might actually tear off your head, maybe. But usually it's just a cat in the end. It's just a little cat that that shouldn't have been shouldn't have been causing you fear at all. All right. So I'm gonna need you guys to be brave, because you're gonna regret the times that you weren't brave. I promise you that. And the times that you could go through with it, like Soul, she finished the pick and roll session today. She broke down again, had some anxiety. Everyone was amazing to her, which is crazy for middle school kids. Usually they would have been like, "You're a dork," but like, you guys were amazing. But beyond that, she got through it, and she kept going. So that's a great thing, all right. And no matter how small or big your fears are, they're your fears, and they might as well be a million miles high. So when you conquer your fears, I don't care if it's something extremely small, like fear of sandals on Saturday nights, whatever. All right. If you conquer that, you conquered it, and you're amazing. All right. Noah, good job on push-ups. This month will be perfect for the challenge. John, when am I going to do my 9-minute sprints? Yes, whenever you have time to do it. So whenever we see you, and we need you to do the 3 sprints. But so far, it's just been busy days. So yes, we need you to do that, and we will take care of it. If you come to open gym tonight, we can do it then. All right. But whenever you want to, you owe me those sprints, and then you're gonna try to get perfect for this month. I talked about it on the show yesterday. All right. We know. You definitely owe me 3 straight Nash-drills, man. We will get it done. All right. Let's move on. We got let's see. What do I have next? Let's go with the quote of the day. All right, it's just a one-word quote since it's Sunday, and the quote is assert. All right, and whenever I think about this, okay, assert could be anything, right? Like assertive. It basically means like to be bold, okay? That's why the A right there is in bold. But assert, the only thing I think of is to complete the sentence is assert your dominance. All right, be assertive is like, I'm gonna show everyone that I'm the best. And like, it's like the confidence to just go out there and just be bold and brash and like just to go for it. Yes, be assertive. So you're gonna assert your will upon the things. All right. What's his name? Malik Monk from the Los Angeles Lakers. He said he's getting tired of the Lakers skipping possessions in terms of effort, and that's why they end up losing games. And he's right, man. Like, they could be up by 7 or like miss their moment when they're down by 7 to like push it, and they'll just take possessions off because they're like, it's a long game. But now he's also young. It's easy to do it when you're young. But for me, I feel this way all the time, and I know you guys feel it because you guys notice that I do it. Because whenever you guys are going slow, I don't care if it's to a freaking water break, I'm always pushing you. I'm like, why are you going so slow? Let's go. And I always say, like, act like there's a fire, right? I do the same thing to the people on my team for my adult league, and the same thing my entire like career. Cause man, like, people get so caught up in the drama of the fans and the coaches screaming and stuff like that, and I'm like, let's just hold the ball. And I like to bring up this example. When I was in Taiwan, they had music while we were dribbling, and it was like so fun. They'll be like, as you're coming down the court, it'll be like ding 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 ding. You're like, you almost want to like dribble to like the beat. It's like kind of cool, but whenever you miss a shot, it would go womp womp, like a free throw if you airballed it, right? So the guy was having fun with it. But whenever there was like a turnover by one team, a turnover by the other team, and a turnover by the other team, like 3 straight, they would start playing circus music, like do 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 do, like that. But whenever that music happened, I noticed people were much more likely to turn the ball over, because they would just like start speeding up in their heads, and they were like, and then there would be like another turnover. So whenever I heard that music, or whenever I saw a turnover, or I saw anything where people were speeding up, like trying to go too fast, like I see some practices when I see like Jake just go for his very, very famous first layup of the game brick, I'm like, just stop. And everyone's thinking, but I could have made that one. I'm like, but you probably couldn't have. And we have the ball in our hand now. Isn't this a lot better than turning the ball over? And I'm always like the cool-headed one. And basically, if this were real life and we were like out partying and in college or like hanging out, I would be the buzzkill. You would be like, yo, let's go, like jump off the roof, dude. And I'd be like, no, let's just sit down and watch TV. What? No, let's do something crazy, dude. I'd be like, nah, let's just like live and not die. And then some alternate universe where you don't have me, you're doing that stuff and you end up in the hospital that night, right? So I'm the boring one. And the games, when people are getting too hectic, too havoc, and you're about to like lose, you needed a boring person. And for this, asserting yourself. You are that boring person. You are the teacher. You are the person saying, hey, no, we're doing this now. Or even like you can do it kind of like wild, where there's a loose ball. And you assert yourself by saying, it's mine. And why is it mine? Because I wake up at 5:30 in the morning to go work out every day, and you don't. And he's like, but I'm 6'9". I don't care. You don't wake up in the morning at 5:30. I do. You don't. But I have offers from some colleges. It's my loose ball. I want it. You don't want it bad enough. Why? Because I'm already on the floor and you're still standing. It's my ball. But I wanted it. I don't care if you wanted it. I want it more. And you assert yourself. And if you are assertive, you'll get a hell of a lot more than you would have gotten without it. And that's why I'm assertive, and I beg for you guys to do the same. All right? I'm getting that 5-week challenge too, Connor. Just hard to do the mile, the snow. So I'm trying to do it at the courts. It is tough. I would say a mile is equivalent to about 3 Nash-drills. If you can run a Nash-drill 3 times, so like a 9-minute sprint back and forth. I mean, if you're sprinting, I really should be like 7 minutes. So I guess I could give it 2 Nash-drills, but you have to be going fast. I would just like say, if you had it to pick like a mile, let me think. Let's see. The court is 90 feet. Okay, so one time down the court is 90 feet. A mile is 5,280. Alexa, what is 5,280 divided by 90?
5,280 divided by 90 is approximately 58.6667.
There you go. So if you run 60 line sprints, 1 down there, 2 is back. If you run 60, don't try to do the math. I already did it. Oh, you did it. Oh, I didn't even see that. There you go. 58 sprints. So yes, 60 sprints. I would count it 60 sprints because you're going to be going slower. All right, you run down and back. Thank you. I didn't see you doing the math in the comment section. My bad. And it is 92 feet. Okay, but I think our courts are not 9, and it's supposed to be 94 feet for an NBA court. I don't think ours are even that. I think most high school ones are like 88. I'm not even sure though. All right, moving on. Let's check our workouts, and then we'll get to our trivia stuff as well. Let's start with the workouts. All right. For elementary school, this is tomorrow's shooting, but we're not doing this one tomorrow. We're doing the middle school one tomorrow. You got form shots with the intervals, extended layups, closeout decision shots, between the legs, fake jumper, L-cut, drive, pro hop, and pass, and then the 3-point contest. For the high school one, which again we're not going to do, form shots, over the backboard shots, between the legs series, legend series, scissor shots, and 3-point contest. Middle school we are going to do, and yet I have another game at 7 o'clock. They keep scheduling for me at 7 o'clock. I'm not going to do this game, and I will be in there to help you guys out. But I will keep an eye on the game. Glad I don't want to lose. So I might have you guys do something, and then I'll leave and go play the game for 5 minutes to get the lead back. That's how confident I am in myself. And I'm going to go back and forth, make sure we win the game, because it's against the worst team. They should beat them. We have 5 players showing up, so we should be good in that regard. But yeah, I'm going to make sure that we win the game. So I'm going to wear my stuff and do the practice, but if they take care of business, I'll let them go. But if they don't, I'm going to jump in the game real quick. It might lower my scoring average, but it doesn't matter. It's whatever. All right, do the autonomous workout, John. Nah, we ain't doing that. Nah, I got you guys. High school is 84 feet? That seems so small. That's crazy. All right, moving on. So we got form bank swishes. That's when you get close to the basket, and you shoot a form shot, but you're going to make it bank up and then swish back in. Epic drill is bounce the ball between the legs and then shot. Before it lands, you go bounce between legs and shot. Make sure that you dribble the ball low and that you're quick and that you're under control and spread your fingers. 6 spot shots, that's coming off the down screen and coming out for a shot from the wing. Then coming off the screen the next time and doing a flare cut to the corner. Then screening cross and getting down screen for like our play pyramid and coming off there. And then the last 3 are a flare from the top of the key to the wing. And then, I'm missing one. What is the other? Oh, yes. From the opposite side of the court, you swing the ball across the court. So from one wing to the next, you pass it. You step down, then you come off of an away screen and come to the top and shoot that shot. Then the last one is from one wing, you pass the ball, you go all the way underneath both blocks and shoot a last second shot in the opposite corner. We practice 6 different shots. I'll explain it more tomorrow. And you're practicing your shots so that when they come during the games, you have your spots. You're good at these spots. You practice shots from these spots, so you're used to it. You're identifying your weaknesses during this. All right, next one we have pump fake, jab to jump shot. We're not even gonna dribble on this one. That's just creating space with the elbow in their face, with the strong jab, and without retreat, without taking a negative step, and just shooting that shot. Getting really really good at that. And then we have 2-100. You get in groups. You're gonna shoot. Make 10, get on the line, and then have 10 sprints. Make 10 again, have 10 sprints. And basically what puts you against another group. Maybe if the groups aren't even, I'll have one group go by 2 points, and the other one go by 1. But you're always going to sprint 10 times to make sure that you guys do sprint them instead of jog them. I might have the person who's like last get an extra run in or something like that. But you're going to run and shoot as a group for 10 minutes, and we get a lot of shots, a lot of sprinting up and in. And then we have the 3-point contest. If you want to bring a coin, you can bring a coin. Who won last time for the coins? Did Connor win a coin last time? Doing the 3-point contest? I believe he won. All right. So great job with the coin stuff, guys. Again, when you put a coin down, you're saying that you have the balls to go out there, and then the shots become way different. All right. To finish up here, we got our trivia question and then our picture of the day. The trivia question today, we got Connor Rush with the lead. Noah Masseth did win. So great job winning. You kept Finn Kaufman in the game. Good luck with this one. This one's a very easy one as well. Oh, man, this is so easy. Okay, ready for this? Whose nickname is the human highlight film? If you know basketball, you know this name. Say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud. Okay, no, come on. Who's the human highlight film? The human highlight film. If you were to name the human highlight film today, I would say that it's Miles Bridges, because he's in like every top 10. He's always in the top 10. It's crazy. That's who this guy was in the 80s. I don't even know if they had top 10 lists back then, but he's the human highlight film. All right, that is his name. Clyde Drexler is a nice guess, but that's not it. Does anyone have the answer? If you have the answer, put it in the comment section. Come on now. All right. I might have to bounce to the next thing. We'll see it. Any guesses? Any guesses? Any guesses? All right. I like Finn made a guess without Google. I like it. So Connor Rush, we can tell Connor Rush is just copying now because he put Clyde Drexler as well. That is not the guy. Does anyone want to just put the word in Google? All right. Finn Kaufman, that's too late to put Dominique Wilkins. It's too late. Those two. I always confuse those two. I just guessed what Finn did. I know you guessed what Finn did. That's what I just said you did. All right. So it looks like no one won. You only make one guess so someone else could win. You can't just say the answer afterwards. Should have used Google. All right. Let's check the picture of the day. The picture of the day. Oh, this is awesome. All right. Klay Thompson was asked what the Warriors needed at the trade deadline. His answer was, I don't know. A new washing machine. All right, that's how you do it. We don't need nothing. We good, baby. All right, we good. We don't need nothing. All right, we are rolling with the people that we are going with. All right, no. We good. Put my money back on the table. I'm all in. All right, we don't need new cars. We don't need new anything. We don't need new players. We don't need a center, forward, coach, nothing. We good. All right, I like that, man. I like that. All right, Noah Masseth with Wilkins. You know what? I'm gonna give it to Noah because I just have to ignore your second answers from now on. Noah put the right answer the first time. I'm giving it to Noah Masseth. It's Dominique Wilkins was the human highlight film. All right, Noah Masseth right there. He's now at 2. A bit late. He is until the end of the show, homie. And the show's about to end in a second. But yes, hey, go with the team that you have. Roll with it. I mean, especially if you're good. The Lakers, though, we probably need like maybe 12 washing machines, and maybe hopefully some of them have a jump shot. All right. So yes, don't forget, guys. I'll see you tonight at Open Gym if you come. There's a new kid coming. I told him to guard me. Hopefully he shows up too. He's trying to get a scholarship. We'll see if he's worth it. And then you guys come to shooting tomorrow and everything like that. Don't forget that the quote of the day is assert. So I want to ask you guys on Sunday, the quote of the day is assert and be assertive out there, whether it's the Open Gym, shooting, or whatever. All right. I love that Jake has done this. Connor stepped it up in a huge way. All right. You guys being assertive with your voice and things like that, that's huge. Again, assert is the quote of the day. I will talk to y'all later. Cue my music, and I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. And congratulations, Noah Masseth, on your win. Peace, everybody.